Now broadcasting, am I? Am I really? Bop. Bop. Boom. Thank you, Buster, for your input. Okay. Let's see if everything's working. Okay, everything is working. I'm just very quiet. Okay. Okay. Alright, yep. Let me turn that off, turn that down. Okay. Tabor. Yeah, last time we made our way to Tabor. We also killed a lot of things, a lot of bounties, did a lot of side quests. One of the bounties took like an entire hour of the stream, it felt like at least. Probably wasn't even that, but still. A giant level 50 dragon that we had to fight at level 39. And even though I said finally more story for the title of the stream, there's still a bunch of side quests here that we have to do.
This inquiry's been hard to find since the skies turned.
So,
Thank you for the deal, egg, mister. Mummy made a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps she'll invite me around to try it next time.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less of late?
Yes. I hear Master Cyril drew up a new tonic for him.
Cyril.
Not a scratch on them. These hides will fetch a good price.
So Waloed is supposedly making their move now. They are...
These stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
There we go. They are making their move against Canver. For some weird reason. From the way they were talking about it, they're trying to go out of their way to kill mid.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
Nor do I, dearie. In all my long years.
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
I believe they want mid dead because it'll break Clive's will and make him more accepting to becoming Ultima's vessel. As if he's not willing to fight back because of losing something important to him. That doesn't bode well.
Any creases or scratches will bring down.
You there!
Alright.
A strapping lad with a sword. Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
Vagrant.
You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures, the most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Well, I might learn something. Let me...
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Alright. Carved in stone.
How are those new boots treating you?
There's one up here. I know that for sure. I think they're all around the upper levels. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor.
No.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes.
So that's the southern stone.
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the elder has been coughing less?
You there. Wanderers of the golden plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
And now to the east. We have... Come on. We have... Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Oh, come, don't tease
Is
me
someone
now.
being loud
What did
outside?
you learn of
I
this
think so.
place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
No! Guardians of the Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
What past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Now tillers of the land.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all 3.
And so, We add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, 1 for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. And nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Okay. That was a pretty cool one. Learn some history of a little village that had nothing much to it, really.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases.
Opportunity beckons.
What brings you to our humble village, young man? If it's our artisans you're here to see, then please. But do try not to interrupt their work.
Hello, Carol.
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Corava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen.
Understandable.
Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such. I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
Alright, I'll hunt your Avis.
Alright. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Corava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Skin trade. Oh, okay. Well, it can't go anywhere without more cutscenes, huh? Another.
Cyril.
Oh.
How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report
Ezio?
shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
The Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
So, is it possible that people we've already talked to throughout our adventure
We'll talk about this later.
was one of them?
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field.
Even you're one of them?
Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. 3 cities and a sea? Who'd have thought?
Okay. Go down this way. So this just loops all the way around. What's over there? I think I want to go there first. Hi, Ambrosia.
Are you sure this is the right way?
Don't question me, Joshua. Well, before I do anything, I'm going over here.
You deserve a rest.
What? Oh yeah, the wolf pack. The C rank. The pack.
You're on my side, Toro.
Oh, they all take turns. Alright. There we go. That's fine. Ow. That's fine. I'm trying to block. Okay, fine. Ow. Thank you, Dorgle. Ow. Let's do this real quick. Let them get beat up for a little bit. Nope. Let's not do that. Ow. Aw, it didn't work. It didn't precision. Oh, what? Come on. Okay, good enough. We only need a level 1 Mega Flare. Otherwise, they're finished. Didn't get too much from that, but it's only a C rank, so I'm not surprised.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Alright, cool little fight. Get us started with a bounty. Alright. Ambrosia! At first I was a little iffy on Bahamut's moveset, just because it seemed like small damage over time type stuff. But like, that fight only proved that it has some decent capabilities. Like, I forgot what the move's called, but... Here. This one, Impulse. More than proved it has uses. I like that I can charge Burning Blade and charge shot during finishers. The Fields of Karava, we're back, and we didn't get this, so let's get it. Gillbug. Traversed.
You lost, stranger. Wherever you're headed, it's back to the...
Okay. So that's a place we haven't discovered yet. And likely won't discover for a while.
Good girl. Yeah.
I don't know why they're locking places like that off. Like, I'm only assuming that those places are, those places are gonna be visited later in the story. But it's like, they seem like tiny towns, so what reason would we have to go all the way back here just to walk into that town? Like, it's not like we'd have to pass through or anything, we can just go around at any time. So what would be the point of locking it off right now? Alright, Shred Davis.
Old he may be. It looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. All yours, Torgal. Nice try.
Bop, bop, bop. I don't think this will be enough. Hi, Joshua. Did you prime for a second there? Wyverns are nothing now, dude. Wyverns are just nothing. Alright, Eva skin.
This thing reeks. sooner it's off my hands, the better.
And let's go get it off your hands. Dravosed. Veins thick with precious ore fingered through the region's mountains and feed this remote village's many forges. And okay. Let's just fast travel back to Tabor.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
Sorry, I had to deal with a pack of wolves. The pack. You know the one.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly,
Really?
my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch.
I didn't get touched
Join me
once.
as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Okay, cool. We get a level up off of that too. Level 41. 100 bloody hides. Jeez. We get a ton of those. At this point, I don't think they're that worth it. At this point, they're just sellables to me, in reality. I'm such a hoarder in games. I am such a hoarder. Like, I can always tell how much of a hoarder I'm being. Nope. Nobody has to tell me. I know my hoarder ways enough. Buster. 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 Yeah.
The free cities under sea?
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
Alright. Let's get 'em moving. Orcish fodder? Aw, shoot. Walud brought the orcs with them. I love messing around with the combat in this game. Feels so fun to just mess around. Especially with Bahamut. Because with Bahamut's, fun. But I do have to say, I feel like the combat peaked with FF7 Remake. I do like the fact that the ATB gauge stays in the game, but is used, you know, differently. As you fight by yourself, it'll continue to build up. I like that. I really like that. Instead of you just being able to spam your abilities, like, right away. Of course, there's a recharge time on all of them in this game, but that doesn't change the fact that you can just use all 6 of them from the very beginning of the battle anyway. And use whatever iconic feats that you have. Especially since some of them do damage. Naturally. So, I don't know. I feel like it peaked at 7 Remake. Alright. I'm glad it doesn't let you Mega Flare, start building a Mega Flare outside of battle. Like, as much as I wish it does, I'm also glad it doesn't let me be that overpowered. See? I like that I can just sit here and do this. Whoops. Not that. I'm going this way. Plants. Whoops, wrong one. Alright, I was hoping he'd walk into it. He did not. Damn. I keep expecting that to go faster than it actually does. Trying to use Torgal as much as possible. I learned that Torgal's whole moveset and like level up moveset and everything is completely based off of how I use him. I didn't, like, honestly, it really could have just been flavor text when it was just saying that it was based off of how long he goes with Clive into battle. Because he's with you, like, for almost every single second in the game. Icon battle. And that's about it. But yeah, he is leveling up when I use him. So right now he's a Jerome striker. I leveled up Sick, which is awesome. 6 level 3, and Ravage is still level 2, even though I thought I've been using Ravage more than Sick. Also, I questioned what will damage was, and it was just the fact that my dumbass keeps saying stagger. I mean, it is stagger. But I kept saying stagger, so I kept expecting the game to say stagger. No, it's a will. It's their will to fight. Oh, son of a... Yeah, you guys can handle that.
Kill! All yours, Torgal. Torgal, kill! And another! All yours, Torgal.
Nice one, Torgal. We probably won't need Giga Flare. Let's run some more Flare Breath again. Yeah. Titan, let's play around with some upheaval. And instead of ignition, we'll slap Flames of Rebirth on. Have some ultimate, some different ultimate action to play around with. I do want to grab whatever this is first.
Clive, smoke.
Is the city fallen?
I assume so. Gilded Path Obelisk. Oh boy. I'm sure mid is safe. And Gav. Gav was with her too, right? Oh. That scares me even more, actually. I'm not connected to mid yet.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Like, I'd feel awful if she died,
idea
but...
where Gav and the others might be.
There's a
And
warehouse
Uncle
near the
Byron's
docks where
in
we
there.
agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh boy. A well-traveled trader's road connecting the ports at Canver with the myriad villages dotting Dalmekia's rugged interior, and the free cities of Canver. From humble beginnings did a handful of villages join to form a staunch alliance that now controls much of the realm's mercantile trade. Yep, and of course, wouldn't you know it, a ton of side quests open up in Bucklad, Lost Wing, and Martha's Rest. Great! Let's go to Bucklad, because I hate being in the desert. So I'm gonna get that over with. Bucklad Markets. Alright, what do you need, gal?
To do this, we'll need help.
Clive, it just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
Oh boy.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago. But when the men moved out, the beasts moved
Have I been there? Is that fishing village?
We seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests as we...
Of course. Leave everything with...
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish.
Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working, so I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Okay.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Trading places. Sheesh, with as many quests as it's forcing onto me. Like... I can just go here and then go right. With as many quests as they're forcing onto me, honestly, I'm probably gonna have another, one of those bonuses ready. One of those, like, gifts from the citizens. Draco's Deep. Goblin Mugger. God damn. This is where I was.
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be again.
And I thought this was just gonna be a nice place to explore. Ooh. Now what?
Finished.
What a good way to grind out Ravage. Okay. That was mainly a battle for Torgal, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't using any of my abilities just because I wanted Torgal to get his fair share of Ravage XP. 62 gil? That's actually not that bad. For a random pickup off the ground, that's actually a pretty nice grab. I mean, if we're gonna compare it to the 2 gil we pick up off the ground.
Something the matter, Theodore?
Quiet. Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Okay. Did she get them? No.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you?
Oh.
She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Okay, bye.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiation?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do.
Indeed,
But we
indeed.
shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Like, Clive, you're kinda moving around a lot. Nobody knows where you'll be.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking, he represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Yeah.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravan.
Cool. Anyway. Okay, so a nice little thing going on there. Lost Wing. Ooh, I might do Lost Wing last. That might be a continuation of the Black Shield storyline. That one I'm actually interested in. I'm genuinely interested in the Black Shield storyline. So we'll check up on Martha first. And Sir Wade, most likely. Oh, that's probably who it is, actually. Is it Wade? No, it is Martha. Where is Wade?
Have you heard the latest from Twinside?
Is this who it's gonna be about?
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet.
Sweet.
There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den. And they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry.
I thought I killed them
Nasty
all already.
bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Rekindling the flame. We're kind of rebuilding Rosario with some of these
Not
side
just yet.
quests.
Let's hear Wade's plan first.
I just want to rush in and kill. I'm gonna be honest.
Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's.
Buster.
And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Okay. So back to Eastpool we go. Scarily enough. Before I do that, I wanted to grab a drink. Because, yeah. Drinks are nice to have. Give me a moment. We still connected? We still good? We still going? We still live? Okay, I'm just gonna make sure my audio didn't go out of whack because of that. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Alright, let's do this. Back in Eastpool we go. Woohoo. Alright.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place, or you'll face the consequences.
Even Joshua has something to say about it. Okay.
That's the end of that then.
Let me guess, big guy? No.
Maybe not.
A blob thingy. 2 scoops.
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Ow. Okay, that keeps going. Gotcha. Okay. I don't like those blob things. I don't like them. They're not fun to deal with. They're scary. They have so many moves.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away. Before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Sometime later.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own.
It's nice to have places where bearers can live.
That's all of them. And
that
not a single
doesn't
Akashic in
have
sight.
to be the hideaway.
Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough.
Ow.
Half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't
You
lost in
okay?
the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease.
You
But
alright?
we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
I'm here.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Nothing new opened up in Eastpool as of right now, but maybe later a shop will open up or something. We'll probably have more stuff to do in Eastpool as time goes on, which is nice to know. It's nice to think about.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. What's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is, you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place. But that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber,
still gotta
or strong
actually
backs they
rebuild.
need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
Alright.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Quest complete. That was a very nice one. I'm glad we're getting Eastpool back. That actually feels very nice. Okay. Did I buy everything I can at this shop yet? Or all the exclusive stuff at least? Got those. Got that. Okay.
Very well.
Okay, let's go to Eastpool real quick. I want to check something out.
This was the Murdoch residence. We'll see your home restored.
Okay. The real thing I wanted to look into was over this way.
They all died, didn't they?
I'll keep watch. If any stragglers from that band of brigands return, we'll do it.
Alright. Let's check out the dim. I wonder if there's gonna be a bounty in the dim. Like, imagine there's a bounty in here. And it's just a whole fight where you can only do, like, base moveset shit. Because you can't use your magic or your iconic abilities. Plus, there's still this.
Safe.
Yeah, nose and basic attacks. I don't know why I didn't hop back on Ambrosia, but I'm just taking a little peep around to see if anything changed here. But there's nothing. Nothing hath changed. Very surprised they don't at least let us go see Phoenix Gate. I was about to hop right in. But no, we still got something going on in Lost Wing. And I really don't want to risk there being, like, timed events, timed side quest.
Leave anything you don't need behind.
Looks like this might be it, the continuation.
Oh well.
Alright, Quentin.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
For great justice, too.
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
I'm glad that Joshua gets to be a part of all of this. Like, it makes me wonder if we're gonna have him for the rest of the playthrough, or if he's gonna leave the party at some point, and I'm just getting these extra bits of dialogue for free, just because I decided to do this stuff right now. Alright. In Gotan's Bales, we got our people hiding away up here. Oh, over here. There we go. Alright. What's going on, everyone? What's happening? Speak to me.
Everyone. Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Oh no.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
Oh boy.
Right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Okay. Anything to say, Joshua? Before I... Okay, cool. All the way... Yep, I knew it was this place. Alright. Dragon's Eyrie. Yeah. We tend to come back to the Dragon's Eyrie a lot.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Out of my way. Out of my way. Nope. Oh, they already got their chocobos ready. Parked outside. Guys, don't do it.
Guys, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Already a bunch of bodies. Where's this guard dog they were talking about?
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Oh boy.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
So true.
I won't.
Go finish what you started, man.
Come on, then.
That's why I couldn't enter that building.
That is no mere
I mean,
No. It's a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Oh, I thought I dodged that in time.
Let's try.
Ah, it wouldn't let me dodge. I never have heat wave ready when I need it. Put them down. Alright. 60. Curl whisker. Sweet.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
So true. Did you kill him?
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice?
Yes.
My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad
I
news.
was even gonna say is
It's Lostwing. It's been
I knew
flooded.
it.
What?
Black Shields. I knew it. I was even gonna say they're gonna have a contingency plan. I was thinking that when he first told us that we need to go save Quentin. Shit, an actual cutscene. Oh wait, no, they meant an actual flood. It's an ether flood. It's uninhabitable now.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
I keep forgetting that floods are an actual thing.
Look who's here.
Yep, Black Shields were here.
Must have
I was right.
stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
Oh no, he has one chasing him.
Damn it.
Quentin's not going to last long in there. Then we finish this quickly.
Thank you, Joshua. I did that for no reason. I thought they'd be running in on me. He went down there. At least I thought so.
Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Cool. Not cool as in this is a very cool event. This is very bad. This is very bad.
To get back to Quentin.
Oh no. Oh no.
Quentin. Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to
Okay.
get you out of here.
I was about to say, are we about to have to fight like an Akashic Quentin? That would have been awful. It's weird that the flood didn't escape out here. Is the flood only happening where like the ancient relics are? That seems to be where they are strongest.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing. Right here in the Bales.
I don't know if that's smart, but
A
okay.
fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Understandable, Buster. Oh, geez. Hanged Man signboard. The emblem of the Hanged Man, the tavern, at the heart of Lostwing. The village is a haven for the downtrodden, built around the fallen ruin, one as apt to reveal its secrets as the Hanged Man's enigmatic tavern keeper. And Breath of the Wind, Wicked Wheel. Reduces Wicked Wheel cooldown time. Is that the one that we were able to buy from here, and I just never got it? Could I have been able to get 2 of them if I bought it? Or would I just not get it as a reward? Like, I feel like that was open to us much earlier.
Quentin's gonna build us new Lostwing, and I'm gonna help.
I'd have followed Quentin to that manor if I could have done, and I'll keep following him.
They are right, you know. Lostwing can be rebuilt.
I made sure our fallen comrades were laid to rest. And they can rest.
Okay. Some nice side quests. Let's go back to the hideaway for a quick minute. New bounty board. Oh boy. No new quests, but still got a lot of stuff.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Hello, Oscar.
My Lord Marquis, I heard about Eastpool. That some of my fellow guardians are to build a new home there, both for themselves and for Madame Martha's bearers. Is it true?
It's true. The village is to be rebuilt.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool.
When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. They would lavish attention upon me as if I were the son they never had. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but not nearly as often as I should have.
Oscar, I'd like you to assist Sir Wade in the rebuilding efforts.
But, my lord, my training is not yet complete. I couldn't possibly...
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters, but I'm not as hard-hearted as that. Go. Be with your aunt. Rebuild her home. Is what she would have wanted.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Okay, that's sweet. Alright. Duty. My Lord Marquess, in your absence, shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for His Grace. Yote. And starting over. Clive, I cannot begin to thank you for all you have done for Lostwing. So, in lieu of any awkward, remerciements, I shall be sending several barrels of next season's vintage. I can only hope they finally turn you off that foamy swill you and yours so covet. Quentin. And in the wall of memories we have this, a Hanged Man's signboard. The emblem of the Hanged Man, the tavern that sits at the heart of Lostwing, now in the depths of an ether flood. It depicts a hooded, bound, and starved man hung by the ankles, perhaps contemplating how he will take his vengeance on those who made him that way. Now that Quentin strives to build a new future for the remnants of his Lostwing family, mayhap the Hanged Man will rise again, but likely under a different name. That's cool. Is there really no new armor with you? Or at least no better armor that I could get. Like, I already have Drixilier's belt. The Sons of Ouroboros. And I need stained loincloth and warble flower.
That it? Fine.
I only get a ritual from slaying dragons, so they're gonna be pretty hard to get.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Alright, Desiree, let me see
How may
this.
I help you today, Clive?
A gift. Enclosed you will find an item of high and strange order, one for which I require neither thanks nor recompense. Consider it a reminder of where loyalties are best placed. To Chapman. Talisman of Priming.
You earned this. All done?
The Talisman of Priming increases line art tonic duration by 30 seconds. Nectar! What's on the board today? Just one. The Man in Black. The greater part of those black shields who spied on Lostwing were taken by the Ether Flood. However, we have received reports that one yet survives, a zealot of their evil cause who persists in delivering any bearer who strays too close to his hiding place to a gruesome death. Alas, he has heretofore proved more than a match for the curse breakers sent to slay him. Lostwing Sambrek. Rank B. Okay, let me double check that. Okay, so Lostwing. Okay, we don't really. Okay. Man, I am so bad at this. There we go. silence envelops the once lively village of Lostwing, ether having swallowed the village and driven its last few residents to higher ground. Huh. The holy capital all but abandoned, Northreach is the town that has all but lost its purpose, and now struggles to find a new identity. I do like that we have different dialogue for everything. Here, once affluent farmers now struggle to grow anything more than bramble and burr, the ether that once nourished their fields long lost with the fall of Drake's Head. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. They were going to be rich in ether for all their crops and everything. It's like waves of ether. The crystal sent out enough ether to them by sapping everything around it. But at some point, everything around it was going to become blight, and it wouldn't be able to suck up any ether to give out to those fields, so it'd have to suck up the ether of those fields. This is going to be terrifying. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Let's try not to stay in an ether flood for too long. Oh, what was a chest here? Alright. If I were in a Akashic Black Shield, where would I be? It did say he went Akashic, right? I'm assuming so. Probably in the church. Oh, it's... yeah. It's really bad in here. Is it gonna be all the way where we fought, one of the wind sprites Benedicta sent out to us? No? No, there's no ether flood out here, so I doubt it. Nothing. Nope, I was right. Oh no, he's not Akashic. This is how he lived. Holy Trumpeter. Rank B. Okay. Ow.
Bring out the bearers! Let me and my mortar purge them of their sin!
Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, guess I'm doing the level 1. Oh. Oh my god, okay. I can hardly tell what's happening anymore. I can cancel out of that with Burning Blade. Ow. Forgot he does it twice.
That's better. To me, boy. All yours, boy.
Ow. That shouldn't have hit.
Let's try.
Nope. 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 Let me hit him with some of this real quick. Oh, I didn't hit it. Got him. I did get a little sloppy, but...
Your work here is done.
Okay, open up. Didn't think I missed anything here, but apparently I did. All the way back when I first searched this place. Alright. Karen, I need you real quick before I move on. If I don't come to you, I'm probably gonna die. I need a patient.
It'd better all
Thank
be
you.
here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Founder's footsteps. It's not what I bought. Or Idols of the Empire. Yeah. On the shoulders of giants. Okay, so that's what this one is. Dun 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 dun. Shoot. Every time I feel like I'm about to move on, I keep thinking of another thing that I wanted to check. I don't know if I'm only getting the potion upgrades from only side quests, or if now I can go to Mid's lab and just get them gradually. That was something I wanted to check. Hello?
All this fuss over a few dark clouds.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Olympics gonna help us make. Just you wait, Sid. Just you wait.
Okay, yeah. Can't do anything. Alright, cool. Here we go. I probably should have changed my abilities out. Just in case they hop me right into a fight. But Old Canver, the warehouse district.
Sounds like thunder.
Huh?
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Oh, Byron's gonna bawl his
Clive's told
eyes
me all
out.
about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Mididol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Yep.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned. But silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
Interesting.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
Hell yeah.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Clive and Torgal.
Be careful. Both of you.
And
You too.
Jill and Joshua. Even fall. Oh my god.
Alright,
What is this music?
Let's find those survivors.
Yeah, let's fucking do it. Man, this music hypes me up.
Stand a chance against those things.
No! Well, we could have saved them.
They've been routed.
Screw it. You're all gonna pay for that. He just did a spin on him. Alright, let me change out my icons. Let me set that on. We haven't had a good Scarlet Cyclone in a while, actually. Yeah. Scarlet Cyclone, Rising Flames. Let's do it. Do I want Titan right now? No. I'll put Ramu. Honestly, Bahamut's been good for, like, small fights. I don't like that they made Bahamut and Garuda's, like, close to the same color. Flare Breath cooldown. What am I looking for? The Grace of the Inferno. Oh, that's just for, like, duration bullshit. Breath of the Wind, Breath of Fire, Inferno, Fire. Go Scarlet Cyclone damage. And whatever else we have on. Using Thunderstorm, Lightning Rod. Yeah. Something with one of those two. Thunderstorm. Cooldown time. Sure. I'll run it. And I don't think I'll need defense for a bit, at the very least. So let's... Lightning Rod damage would sound pretty fun. Okay. Gonna upgrade Satellite, actually. Yeah. Increases range. Yeah.
They're wearing Waluda armor.
Oh! I forgot that those guys with Raiton and Katon were Waluders. Get close. Whoa. Whew. Okay. I think I like this moveset. This moveset is pretty damn fun. I didn't use a potion, did I? Did I get a free potion off the ground and didn't notice it? Yes, I did. Alright, cool. Let's see if there's any chests around. I think this is basically how they're running it. Anything that's linear is your dungeon. Like, if it's linear, it's a dungeon. Orcish father and some Akashic soldiers.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
It is pretty scary that this is what Barnabas is turning to. He's just allowing his own soldiers to go Akashic, unleashing orcs all over the world. Just, it's a terrible sight to see. Alright. Bunch of ships. One of those mids. Alright, let's go, boy. Oh, shoot. Oh my god, I cannot move from this corner. I'll let this charge right now. Alright, here we go. Dude, Lightning Rod is so OP. It is so OP. If you know the right setups with it, that shit goes crazy. If you have the right setup for that, it's just over, dude. It's over. Send off some impulses. Bring in the satellites. He's just getting nuked, dude. Gotcha. I should probably have Breath of Lightning for Lightning Rod on. Do I have that? I should check if I have that. Breath of Lightning, Judgment Bolt, Thunderstorm, Will of Lightning, Pile Drive. Nope. I do not have it. Okay. Well, that sucks, but it's fine. Let me in here.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Okay.
All yours, Torgal.
Alright, let me check something real quick. Still did not continue Ravage. Ooh, ow. Ooh, perfect. No, why'd you target the dog, Clive? Let me turn that down. It's going pretty good. Hope it's going well for you too. Let's... Ow. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. Fought one of these guys before. Alright, I shouldn't... Okay. Because your experience does not mean you're the best. I try to occasionally. When I'm not... backed up by other things. Mainly because I want to stream everything. Still haven't even beaten the game. As much as I want to get to a second playthrough. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I had Lightning Rod ready. Any tips? Try out everything. That, honestly, I think that's the best advice to give you. Try everything, mess around with your abilities, experiment, have fun. Like, that's the whole deal with this game. If you just mess around, you're likely gonna find out, like, new interactions with the abilities and the attacks that you have without even, like, thinking you'll find anything out. Like, I've only recently started using this attack Lightning Rod, which just places down a little spark that you can keep attacking for giant, like, electrical bursts to come out. If you place that on an enemy while they're staggered and spam your multi-hit moves, you're hitting the enemy and the orb, which is allowing those discharges at the same time, and it just goes insane. You'll do crazy damage. So just play around. Honestly. And make sure you use Torgal, of course. Alright, let's do this. Oh, it's a really fun game.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Okay. I'm probably gonna get healed anyway. You shall. Oh boy. A dog going off. Oh, okay. I guess he's done. He had to let out one little wolf. Oh, nope. Nope, there's more. Okay. Hold up. What's up? Okay. Digital creator by profession. Oh. Very interesting. Also, thank you for following. Very kind of you. With no gaming skills. Well, it's nice to meet you too. You know what? Gaming skills are no, at the very least, you can have fun. Did it just give me more stuff for Flare Breath? I never use that move. I never use that. Stop giving me Flare Breath stuff. I wanna buff Impulse. Oh, we're about to walk into a boss, aren't we? Am I ready for that? Don't really compete, you know what? More power to you. What? Would love to showcase some. Sure. I welcome that. I heavily welcome that.
Where are they?
I'm always down to see new things, try new things. I just want to experience stuff.
Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Oh, alright, I'll send that over in the chat in just a moment. Oh, shoot.
Fire and flame!
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Let me... shoot. Alright. If this thing will work with me, my phone's being a bit odd today. If I can remember what my own at is. Oh, yeah. There we go. Well, I'll just send that out there. Probably could have just said that it's just my name. That probably would have been a lot better. But, you know, I don't think. I just do. Alright, gotcha. I'll be sure to check into that once the stream is over, which will be probably in about an hour, or at the very least when I get done with this dungeon, most likely, because real world responsibilities. because everybody loves those. Okay, first of all, let's shut you up for a second. Ow. Let me actually play like I know what I'm doing. Juggle you. Okay. Boss.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna get my ass beat.
I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls. Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, lad.
Then I'll go full time once I
They are pure.
Are more once I'm more stable in life.
Divine. What? And they are all that remains in this once raucous city. You'll pay for what you've done, as you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence.
Oh yeah, I try to stay up with chat as much as I possibly can.
Shall not be spoiled.
Of course, don't get many people in here that much, so it's very easy to do so, but I still try my best. Snick me. Why does he get this generic ass, like, mini-boss music? This guy is, like, been proving himself to be a threat throughout the entirety of the game. Oh, I didn't. Ow, ow. Let's lightning rod you. Or not. Okay, you can just run away. That's fine too. That's fine. Whatever makes you more comfortable, you know? It's so true. Like you'd hear his voice, and then I don't know, you wouldn't think villain immediately, but he's just basic melee attacks. This is kind of underwhelming for somebody who picked up a man twice his size with just his fist, but you know, maybe he's gonna have some crazy phase 2 that's gonna throw me off and make me so hype. Or he's just gonna keep doing this. I don't know what this ring is below me, so I'm just... that's all? That's all it is? He's nothing! Oh, that was the wrong attack. There's the right one. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Oh. You're gonna prime? Okay. Oh my gosh. All that damage. Oh, hello.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this...
I expected so much more from you.
Now, a gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Oh, you have the blessing of Odin.
Watch closely, Muthos.
Knew that was gonna happen.
Yes.
Alright, are you finally gonna kick up? Ooh, is that what Odin has in store for me? He's not looking very threatening right now. Especially when you allow yourself to be so easily parried. Oh, nice one, Torgal. Whoops. Oh, you got laser beams? Shoot. Alright, now you're finally kicking up. No, keep using those. I want to learn how to counter the laser beams. Dang it. Be stronger than me, please. That's all I want. Place this on you.
One is seldom enough.
Dead man's beer.
Actually, I wouldn't.
Okay. I'm sorry. Did I say that you are nowhere near as bad as all the other bosses? I didn't mean it, man. I didn't mean it. We're just chilling, aren't we? I mean, we're all friends here. We're all friends. Ratatoski. Oh my gosh. Okay, I definitely regret all the things I've said. I still gotta dodge this thing. Scar up Nibelung. Alright. I will see you, well, speak to you at some point. There we go. That's the wording I was looking for. Okay. Ow. Let's not do that. There we go. What is this? Once again with Dead Man Fear. Ow. I might actually have to limit break for this. Here we go. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna abuse the time that I have. Here we go. Alright. Sanguine insignia. After taking up the mantle of Lord Commander of the Knights of the Royal Waluder Army upon Sidolphus Telemon's untimely resignation, Sleipnir Harbour served King Barnabas for the better part of a decade. Intriguingly, however, there are no records of a house harbored ever existing in either Veldermark or on the southern continent, begging the question, whence exactly did he hail? Interesting.
The vessel is strong.
Are you dead already?
My liege.
Really? Okay. He was the one summoning the specters and everything. And he just goes down like that? Really?
You're all right.
Like...
As are you, I see. We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Yeah, same here. Damn.
You did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong? Nothing. I hope.
Joshua? Oh my gosh! Hello, Barnabas.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
Oh boy.
It's the
Hi.
king.
Hi, Barnabas.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
This won't be pretty. And before he's like, I have no business with you, and just leaves. Oh, he wants to have a fair 1v1. Only fair we pull Bahamut's blade on him. Clive, what is this sloppiness, dude?
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything.
Buster.
The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your...
Try it.
Oh. What is this music? What is this music? Oh. What? What? I mean, that's Odin's whole thing, to just one-shot people, but... he stood no chance. No, Jill, don't do it. Don't do it, Jill. She fully primed. She didn't waste any time. She's not letting that shit slide. He's gonna slice right through that. Torgal took the sword. Zacian. Am I gonna get to play as Jill? Or am I watching
Power
this?
beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
What? No. He didn't just... No. No. Don't. Don't you dare. Don't just sometime later me. You just... City outskirts. The Ironworks. You just showed, like, the scariest cutscene you possibly could have.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he?
Oh boy.
Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself.
That is something to think about. He took that slice for her.
Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
We're gonna ask the big
Tough,
question.
a lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him.
Is that how we're gonna get Shiva's power?
Clive.
Does Barnabas just kill Jill?
Jill didn't come back.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
Oh no.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. As long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching
Come
him.
on in, bud.
Because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
So that slice that went through him wasn't exactly a slice that would cut him in half or something. The slice went into him and cut little bits and pieces of the insides of his body and dropped him like that. That's crazy. I guess we head to the hideaway. Song of Hope. What time is it?
Right.
Almost 1 o'clock.
Gav said that Otto might know something.
We'll talk to Otto immediately.
Paul said it was an army of Akasha.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic and the valleys are full of ether?
Hello, Otto.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
It's a long story with a missing woman. A missing icon at that.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items would go to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been Mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Like father, like daughter. Sorry, Nectar. I have no use for bounties right now.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone,
Then everyone in Port Isolde.
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Alright, inspect these volumes, Clive.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Continue searching Mid's dungeon. This thing.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's.
Maybe.
Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
A riddle. Middle. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest. And now it sleeps there in the first. I'm gonna have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck, Sid. He didn't even sign it Dad. Okay, so it's Mid's birthplace.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
I don't know, that sounds like what it might be to me.
So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be?
I don't know.
Perhaps Otto might know.
I heard my best creation and I was like, yep, it's Mid. Otto. Wait, let's check in with Tarya.
What we see to my boils if Tarya ain't around, eh?
Tarya's not here. Otto, where's Tarya?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box had to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Okay.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling?
Hello, kids.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Uh-huh.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Alright, let's check it out.
There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah.
Huh.
Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Interesting.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
Sounds
just
about right.
the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
I felt it coming. Like father, like daughter. 45. 45 skill, or not skill. Community point, whatever.
Just the two I was looking for.
There you are.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Oh wait, I didn't even notice that. Dion
Unless
was
you've
gone.
another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No.
I
We're
mean,
not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
yeah,
I'd
he
rather
is,
he
but
did
like,
so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much
exactly.
like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Okay.
Every moment I waste here,
The final
the
piece.
further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
A shadow looming in his path, his life hung by a thread.
That's crazy though. Barnabas just completely completely skill checked Clive.
And bellowed,
Okay. I can't believe I got skill diffed like that. Good bones. Is that the last one from story? Yep. This is the last story song. Hello, Karen.
Clive. Go on then.
Rune crescents. Anything else from here? No. I'll take
It's
me
better
some
I'll
of
be here.
these, one of
It's rubbing me
these.
blind, you
Thank
know.
you. Sell some of those.
Finished, are you?
And there's some side quests to do. Yep.
What do you want?
Oh, the Sanguine Insignia gives us it. Sorry, but look at that. 1,865 magic dash. That's crazy. Rune blade.
No scratches,
+1.
right?
Let's check it out. Rune belt +1. Sure.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And rune crest.
Should last you a good while. Anything else?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've
Ah! Okay. Now we have Free Cities of Canver. Ah! It's so bright.
Is there out you need? There's no one like our Nan.
She could be a bit grumpy-like, but deep down she's got a heart of gold. My mom and dad worked me like a dog, and still called me a witless, worthless waste of space. Said it so much I started believing them. But then Nan got wind of how they were treating me, and she didn't like it one bit. Pulled out a big fat purse full of gold and threw it at their feet.
Worth double that.
She said, and if you lot can't see it, you hand it over to someone who can. All that shining, glittering gil, and Nan said I was worth more. I'd never been so happy in my life.
Back.
I started working for Nan right then and there, and I'll gladly stay with her till my dying day.
Be seeing ya.
Well, at least until hers. I don't think you're going first, buddy. Unless you got into some danger. Which you better not. Not again. After that whole charade with Bahamut, we don't really need much more Goot's peril.
A trader from across the sea once told me that on the continent they play music for their crops. Would you like that, Martin?
Okay. It is currently 1 o'clock. Let me check my abilities. Will the Wicks. Let's actually upgrade some iconic feats. Let's get more orbs for this. And higher levels for Wings of Light. Yeah, I think that'll do. My problem is I hardly use these two. What is this gonna do? Follow-up strike speed. Sure, why not? Let's just start upgrading everything. Execution window. Breath range. Sure, why not? Still don't really need that because I don't really use upheaval at all, like ever. Hello, Buster. What's Torgal at right now? Still Jeremy Striker. Ravage is still level 2. Damn. We'll play around with our equipment some other time. For now, I'm gonna end off for this stream. I might be streaming later tonight, I don't know. If I do come back, then yes, I'll 100% be doing all these side quests and getting everything out of the way. Like, I think that would make me happier, instead of waiting a whole day just to stream again, just for it to be, you know, like a side quest stream again. Like, I'd rather have one stream in the morning where I can either do the side quest or the story, and then one stream at night doing the other thing. And if the stream at night just so happens to be our side quest stream, then so be it, we'll do it. But if it ends up having some story in it, that's crazy. That'd be awesome. I do like progress. Speaking of progress, last time we were at, well, when we began the stream, we were at 66% of the way through. We keep just going up by 2%. Yeah, 2 percentages in this game. So, let's hope, if Buster would stop making disgusting sounds. He's trying to lick himself. I'm trying to get him to stop, because he really shouldn't be doing that. But, oh well, who's gonna stop a dog? Especially one as stubborn as him. Yeah. So I'll try to stream later tonight. If I do, side quest stream definitely. And bounties. And it might not end there. We might get more. We might get more story, which would be nice. Alright. And with that, I shall go. Have a nice day.